trade updates, important safeguards, and a really awesome Made in Detroit brand that you need to know about, all coming up in the Manufacturing Minute. Hi, I'm Kat.
I'm Elise.
Let's get into it. First up, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick shared in an interview on Tuesday that we're likely to see South Korea and Japan trade deal details, not in a few days, but weeks from now. So if you're anxious to see that information, likely not for a while, but if you want an update on how the Trump trade agenda is impacting U.S. manufacturers, I've got great news for you. For American Manufacturing President Scott Paul was on C-SPAN just this morning sharing some details on that. So check that out if you're hungry for info.
The Trump administration is cracking down on steel, copper, and lithium imports from China that may have been made using Uyghur forced labor. The Uyghurs are a minority ethnic group, and like many other minority groups in China, they've been targeted by the Chinese government for years. China has been accused of human rights abuses towards the Uyghurs that includes, but is not limited to, placing them in internment camps and subjecting them to forced labor. It is vital that we take a stand against this, so it's really great to see that there is some action being taken.
Really horrific situation for the Uyghurs, so happy to see that. Next up, we have an important update on a bill that was signed into law on Tuesday. Now, this law mandates that the U.S. government disclose all details regarding export licenses that grant the ability for companies that develop sensitive U.S. technologies to send that information to Chinese companies or companies that operate in China. Now, this is an important step forward for protecting U.S. innovation and also national security. So really great to see that moving forward.
And finally, calling all Michiganders, you have to check out Rebel Nell. They make really cool jewelry pieces themed around Detroit and Michigan. And as a bonus, all of their pieces are made by hand by Detroit women facing unemployment. Check out our feature on them at americanmanufacturing.org and follow us for more content. See you next time.